sway of understanding, purpose must stand. Distinction, differentiation, and qualification always work in bringing out properness. Properness tops off the quality action. Rather than work on what is good or right, the approach should be work on what is proper. One can be good and one can be right, but what should stand out is to be proper. Your first qualification in doing life is to realize what your purpose is. What it is distinction. How it is differentiation. And why it is qualification. For example, why are you here? What is your purpose? Is that purpose big? Is there a bigger purpose? Philosophy is a study of reason, and reason pinpoints. It pinpoints the purpose or the why. Understanding is a sway, a wave, and in life it is being instigated and sustained by a pulse, a beat. People are machines with distinct understanding, not like a mechanical machine, but because we have parts and functions in our system, we are a human or flesh machines. We are a machine with distinct understanding, and the beat that we have, the pulse generated by the heart, which pumps out fresh blood into all parts of our physical system, sends a sway into all parts of our human system or machine, which works more in our brain and divides our perception. Time, the beat, and the count, these all work together in our perception system, which sends the sway of understanding. Can you imagine waking up in the morning and you do not have any more understanding? And can this happen? As long as the machine continues to work or function, the sway of understanding perseveres. The very task that we have to fulfill is to make sure. We make sure that this day will be a day that we want it to be. Meaning, we want our life to be the way that we want it to be today. And what should be the sure thing in the sway of your understanding? That somehow you should be a happy person today. Your purpose must be clear, and it must stand. If it is not clear, then it has no chance of standing, and has no chance of materializing. How is your understanding swaying? Where is it pulling you? Do you have a clear vision? Where are you at this juncture? Remember, it is you that really matters. That life that you have is what matters in the whole world. If you are not recognizing that, then you are simply existing. Jim Rohn said, some people are simply living their individual lives, but there are few who are designing their lives. My take in the projects that I'm doing is to help you see your own life and help you work it. I do not want to absorb you. I want you to absorb yourself. I do not want to make myself powerful using you. I want yourself to become powerful using me. And that is godliness. God is not using you to make him powerful. Instead, he is empowering you. The mission, therefore, is not God. The mission is your personal self. The mission is that you come out into this life the best that you can be. But you have to design that. People in my life will come and go. I do not want you to stay with me. I want you to learn from me, then go and do your thing. The purpose is not for you to stay with me and then hinder your growth. The purpose is for you to learn what I am teaching you and cultivate your own life. That should be big. A designed life. You can always come to me. You can always ask me. You can always use me, but do not be hindered because of me. In other words, you should not see me. You should see yourself. You should not look to me. You should look to yourself. I'm not designing your life. You are. My main philosophy in life is individualism, and people can never understand this. But success in life comes from your realizing that you are an individual. And if you will get the understanding that you have to work on your own individuality, then you will succeed. Yes, we come as a group and as a team, but groups are problematic because the people in that group have not developed clear understanding and firm strength on their individual selves. In a group, we have to be good people, and this is possible if each and every one of us have come to a proper understanding, and that is to develop our own individual selves. Be strong and not dependent. In an organization, it is important that everyone develops strength, individual strength, and has a clear understanding. If you have to organize a company, be sure you have your regulations and your bylaws, and people have to be clear of these regulations. And as a good leader, you must develop people's strength. What do you think is the strongest organization in the whole world? Nothing beats the Roman Catholic Church. Nothing beats religious organizations. The reason for these organizations to be so strong are, one of them, like the RCC, they have the strong cardinals, realizing one purpose, and their sway of understanding is to build the purpose and stay on the purpose. For each of you to succeed in life and to make that life materialize its meaning, you must be clear in what you want to do and what you want to be. My purpose in my heart is to empower each one of you and to be good-based and to be godly. I don't want you to become weak because of me. I want you to become strong and powerful. The whole take in this thing is to inspire you, bring out the God in you, and to make you a good-based and present-based and a development-based person. And when you think that you do not need me, then you should stop seeing me. Go and develop yourself where you think that you have enough. Remember that I do not need you, which is a misnomer. That is why you need to design your own self. But you have to be good-based and godly. What is your number one need? Money. And to get that money, you have to be good-based and really work on your attitude. And that is why a good name is the best possession of all possessions. Get into a passive income thing, Learn that thoroughly. There is no money in working in a job. Create a PMM, personal money machine. This is from my book, Actualize Your Personal Potential. Do you want a less troubled life? Have the money. It is false when people say that money is trouble. The people that believe money is trouble are those people that have acquired money before and they have not managed their behavior. With supermind systems and with the godly-based philosophies, your first desire now is to build for a passive income. If you want your sway of understanding to really work properly, properness, you must focus now on really becoming a nice person. Smile is number one, and being kind-hearted. Never say an unkind word. You cannot be lazy in language. Do not say what is wrong with you when you intend to say what is troubling you. 6 days shalt thou labor, and labor with skills. You can try to cut a tree with a hammer, but better use an axe. That is called skill. So, how is your sway of understanding developing you? And where are you in your purpose? Learn the lesson that separation is key, and being alone is being holy, which is holy. Do not seek for friends, attract people. Do not pursue them. Success cannot be pursued. It can only be attracted to the person that you have become. Jim Rohn. If you want to attract, you must become.